Thursday, the 8th of March, 18, Cromer here. This is on the England Coast Path. The sign up here. Shows it has come from Sea Paling, 18 miles, and carrying on here, it's down to 47 miles. So that's the way this morning. Being short signs like that makes them rather tricky to read, so I've come down the slope a little bit. I've got to go back up onto the top path. And the sign, when you're around the top, is much clearer. So that's the way it's telling us to go, I think. And continuing along the top here, not seeing any signs coming this way. But it's certainly a coastal path, so it will do. So it was correct after all. There's a brief sign. We have some more definitive signs. Although when you get to the end and the arrow was pointing, there's nowhere to go. I suspect it's going to be that way then. I seem to recall this car park may have been one of the checkpoints, perhaps the first main checkpoint on the Popular Line 50, the event I did on quite a few occasions. It's called Runton Road Car Park, and that's the way I'm going. Over the field and towards the caravans. Now we're on higher ground, we do get the wind noise. Another 90-degree turn here along the edge of the field where we meet the road. Short way, I suppose. And a small repeater sign at the side of the busy main road towards Sheringham. And at last the path moves away from the main road to go down this track here. So that track comes out at the bottom. Hazelberry Caravan Park, and we're turning that way. I think this area is the area known as East Runton. I wonder if this is the caravan area where we stayed in many years ago. Much smaller caravans in those days. So the main reception area. The season is just about ready to begin. The 8th at the moment. So after being sent off the road for a while, we're back on it again, down here. This is the village of East Runton. There's East Runton stores. In the absence of any other signs, I'll just keep going through the main street. There's a sign over there telling us to keep onto the main street, but it doesn't mention the coast path. And there's the Methodist Church. So after plodding up the hill, we come to the sign that gets us away from the busy road again. It's an intriguing doorway onto the Norfolk Coast path. I think it's just going to rain. We're going that way. So the end of that path, we're told to turn right. There's a very confusing sign here that doesn't point in the right direction at all because we seem to be going down there. So having come down here, I see now we have to turn that way, a good clear track towards the sea, the cliff top. But then it's another turn again. Oh, it's not well signed here. We've got two tracks and I'm going on the one towards the right. So at the end of that track, top of the hill, we come to the cliff edge. The cliff edge seems to be disappearing here, quite a way down to the sea. So we must be coming to the outskirts of Sheringham now. I thought the rain was stopping, but it's still raining as hard as ever. Anyway, we're on the right direction. Well, at least there's a shelter here. I can sit and finish the paper, have my apple, and see if the rain stops. And there's a sign here, Norfolk Coast Path to Roman Camp 9 miles. Circular walk. And the West Runton Circular walk 3 miles. We're going off across the car park. So the walk goes through Laburnum Caravan Park. Remain within 2 metres of the boundary fence. The track comes out at the bottom, just here, through the caravan park again. There's a warning here about steep steps. Let's have a look. Oh dear. They go down and down and down. To those steps we have a pond. There's the track. Reef in the background. But we have a bit of a contradiction here. Cromer 3.5 miles. Okay, there seems to be this in the way. Back towards Cromer. So we have a little climb up the hill that overlooks Sheringham. It looks as if some repair work is being done on the path here. I thought at first there was no way through, but there is a way through. So we've got a temporary coast path closure between the 19th of February and the 29th of March. So I shall go down here. Don't know where it goes. I've come down and turned. The road's still a long way away. The railway is between the road and here. So after the diversion, we pick up the coastal path here on the outskirts of Sheringham. So the path wends its way up past this property here called the Wee Retreat. The walk goes along the front here. Is this where there was a playing of ladybirds once upon a time? So at the end of the promenade here, it turns. It looks as if it goes up this alleyway. And then the track comes up this road and veers to the right.